In the vast land, as heaven and earth first took form, the sun, moon, and stars quietly moved across the sky, while rivers and lakes wound their way through the earth. In those days, the earth had no written characters, the flame of wisdom had yet to be kindled. People could only use simple symbols and basic language to express their innermost thoughts. Amidst the vastness of heaven and earth, the sparks of human wisdom collided and shone brightly. Those unspoken beauties and profound ideas were like a magnificent symphony in the universe, waiting to be recorded and passed down through the ages. On the land of ancient China, people used knotted ropes to record events, large knots for major events, small knots for minor ones, and interlinked knots for related events. This was an ancient and simple form of wisdom, which later evolved into carving symbols on wood and bamboo to record more complex matters. However, as history progressed and civilization advanced, society became increasingly complex, and the methods of knotting and carving could no longer keep pace with the growing complexity of life. People longed for a more efficient and precise way of recording, a tool that could preserve human wisdom for eternity. By the banks of the Yellow River, a towering mountain stood majestically between heaven and earth. At the foot of the mountain lay a small village, home to a young man named Cang Jie. From a young age, Cang Jie was intelligent and eager to learn. He was always fascinated by the world around him, observing every detail of the birds, beasts, insects, fish, mountains, and rivers. He often sat alone atop the mountain, gazing down at the village, pondering the mysteries of the universe. He believed that there must be a hidden connection between all things in nature, a secret yet to be uncovered. As he grew up, Cang Jie became an official under the Yellow Emperor. In those days, officials did not carry an air of authority and were no different from ordinary people, each performing their own duties. Cang Jie was responsible for managing the number of livestock in the enclosures and the amount of food stored in the granaries. Despite his busy work, Cang Jie remained full of curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, always keenly observing everything in the world around him. He realized that simply tying knots and carving wood could no longer accurately record the increasingly complex affairs, especially as society developed and daily management tasks grew more demanding. One day, while standing by the Yellow River and gazing at the rushing waters, a bold idea suddenly emerged in Cang Jie's mind. Nature was so intricate and ever-changing, yet everything had its own form and order. Could it be that the universe harbored some kind of pattern that could be distilled and recorded? Cang Jie pondered this for a long time, finally resolving to create a new method of recording. Cang Jie began traveling far and wide, observing the shapes and movements of birds, beasts, insects, fish, mountains, and rivers. He saw birds soaring in the sky, their claws hooked and wings fluttering. He saw tigers prowling through the forests, their powerful figures moving with grace and might. He saw schools of fish swimming in the water, their fins undulating like gentle ripples. He etched these natural images deeply into his mind and began contemplating how to transform them into simple symbols to record and convey complex thoughts and information. Legend has it that one night, Cang Jie dreamed of a strange vision. In the sky, countless brilliant stars fell like raindrops, forming radiant beams of light that traced out mysterious shapes. These shapes seemed to symbolize the secrets of the universe, and Cang Jie was entranced by the vision in his dream. He felt as though he glimpsed a future possibility, a spark of creation igniting in his heart. Upon waking, he immediately set about drawing the shapes he had seen in his dream and began turning the images of nature into the symbols he had envisioned. Cang Jie's exploration was not easy. It is said that as he created characters, the heavens showered down countless grains of millet, as if to reward or perhaps foretell something. More strangely, the night was filled with the sound of spirits weeping, eerie and sorrowful, as if these ghosts sensed that humans, through the power of written characters, would soon gain mastery over their destinies, and they trembled with fear. The millet rained from the sky, the ghosts wept in the night. These extraordinary events only strengthened Cang Jie's resolve. He knew that the characters he was creating would forever change the fate of humanity and were, therefore, being watched by all the beings of the universe. He believed that each symbol contained the power and wisdom of the cosmos, that these characters could not only record all things but also express human emotions, thoughts, and desires. In the end, Cang Jie created a complete system of written characters. When the Yellow Emperor saw Cang Jie's creation, he was astounded by the intricacy and depth of the characters. He ordered that these characters be spread throughout the land so that everyone could learn and use them. Cang Jie's characters quickly became widespread, playing a crucial role not only in managing livestock and grain but also in recording history and expressing ideas. With the spread of writing, the culture on the land of China experienced unprecedented development. People used characters to record ancient legends, write down the wisdom of the ages, and pass on the knowledge and civilization from generation to generation. Cang Jie's name was thus forever inscribed in the annals of history, becoming one of the foundational figures of Chinese civilization. The story of Cang Jie creating characters has been passed down through the generations, becoming an integral part of Chinese culture. It not only demonstrates the extraordinary power of human wisdom but also embodies humanity's spirit of exploration and discovery of nature and the world.